What's going on, everybody? This is News Now Wyoming, where we are going to be looking at a case out of West Virginia today. I believe I covered the initial complaint a while back. It's been a long time. But in this case, a bunch of officers went and did an illegal search in a house, left things all around. They were on video camera. They disabled some video cameras. Still don't know if there were warrants. We don't know. There's a lot we just don't know. So, yeah, the initial motion to dismiss was denied. Defendant is without sufficient information, knowledge, or belief. So, bunch of, yeah. Regarding the allegations, this defendant admits that on August 1st, 2019, he went to plaintiff's residence in rural Putnam County that a long gated driveway led to the residence. This defendant denies all other allegations contained in paragraph 8 of his complaint and demands strict proof thereof. Regarding the allegations set forth in paragraph 10, this defendant admits he was a member of the Special Enforcement Unit. There was no warrant to search the residence. Ow! How can you search a freaking house when the defendant's not there to grant permission without a freaking warrant? Now, I mean, is there any more basic core value here in America? And that he found no drugs. Defendant is without sufficient knowledge, information to believe or deny the rest of the allegations. This defendant admits that the video footage speaks for itself. He denies the remaining allegations contained in paragraph 12, demands strict proof thereof. He admits that the firearms were examined. He denies the remaining allegations. Typical stuff, right? I mean, so just more denial. Again, admission. We entered this house to search for drugs without a warrant. That in itself should get you fired and punitive damages. The guy was never arrested, so there's no real damages except to his civil liberties. And really, there needs to be a statute that if the police intentionally violate your rights, there needs to be punitive damages, minimum punitive damages. And I'm talking 6 figures at least. Unreasonable search and seizure. Admits that he entered the house. Admits that he searched inside the residence and he found no contraband. They did not have a search warrant or an arrest warrant. No exigent circumstance. The defendant admits that no exigent circumstances existed. You're admitting all the charges. I mean, Monell claim. Okay. Failed to allege a cause of action against defendant Hall that may result in a verdict in favor of the plaintiff against him. All times relevant here too. He acted in good faith in accordance with clearly established law. What clearly established law did you follow? You entered a house without a warrant and without exigent circumstances. What good faith and a clearly established law would you follow to do so? Probable cause existed at all times for the actions taken by defendant Hall. were the direct and proximate result of the actions or omissions of the plaintiff or person or entity other than Defendant Hall, or in no way attributable to any wrongdoing on the part of Defendant Hall. Immunities and defenses available to him under the Torts and Insurance Reform Act. Of comparative negligence, contributory negligence, assumption of the risk, estoppel waiver. So again, I mean that counterclaims, cross claims, blah 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 shit. He is entitled to qualified immunity. No, you are not. Liability, absent bad faith, malicious, wanton, or reckless conduct. Yes, again, by entering a house without a search warrant, searching the entire house, disabling the video cameras. That, yeah. Did not commit any violation of the Constitution. I mean, they've got to say this, right? These are the things that they have to say. Okay, now to the next person. Let's go ahead and pay for it. It's $1.60. I'm probably if it's. So do you admit to the admit that he went to the. He was a member of the Special Enforcement Unit. There was no warrant. He entered and searched the residence, and he found no drugs. So again, you're going to admit the violation of the Constitution. I mean, and you guys, this might actually get dismissed. There's a very plain violation. And let me tell you why. If he was arrested for anything that they found, he would be able to get those charges dismissed, right? But because they found nothing and he wasn't arrested, there are no real damages outside of them disabling the cameras and stuff. And I don't know if they broke it. I don't know what damages. I can't remember. It's been a while since I looked at the case. But it's possible that even with these blatant violations of our rights, the cops can have it dismissed because there were no actual damages. How stupid and ridiculous is that? I want you to think about that. Put that in your head for me, please. They can enter your house without a search warrant, disable your cameras, completely go through everything in your entire house, trying to find drugs. They don't find drugs. They leave, and you can't sue them because, well, other than violating your right, your constitutional rights on its own, they didn't really hurt you. Their violation didn't hurt you. Again, we need a minimum penalty. A minimum, just a penalty for crap like this. There needs to be just a bare minimum. If you violate, if you are a police officer and you violate a constitutional right without exigent circumstances, without all this other probable cause, without all this other stuff, at a minimum, punitive damages are $100,000. Boom. Period. Per count, even. Okay, maybe not per. Yeah, if it were my, that would never pass. It's just, I just don't get this. This is stupid. We can watch the video and show that yes, they broke in. They entered his house. They searched. They disabled cameras because they didn't want to be seen on camera. They, just all kinds of stuff. And yes, it is a real possibility it will get dismissed. If that doesn't piss you off, then something is wrong in your head. All right, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. If there's anything you want me to cover, be sure to let me know as well. Have a great one. Thank you.